EA Sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Madden NFL 2004.
Today we're at Reliance Stadium in Houston, Texas. We're just past the halfway point, and tonight's game looks like it should be a great battle between two very well-prepared teams. So thanks for joining us as the Panthers square off against the Texans. Al Michaels and John Madden here to broadcast this one, brought to you by EA Sports, the company that defines football.
You talk about a quarterback who can lead his team to victory. This guy has all the tools you look for. Great arm, pocket presence, and the ability to hit a receiver anywhere on the field. There's not too many like this guy, and we could see him put up big numbers in this one.
The Panthers have some good receivers too, and it's a big reason for his success passing. Now, this is his favorite target, and when you see what he can do with a football in his hands, it's easy to understand why. The coaches have told us that they wanted to get him some catches early in the game, so we'll have to see if they stick to that game plan.
Wow, those guys got to be careful not to get all tired out doing that. You got to save some of that intensity and energy for the game.
The teams have taken the field. We're ready for the kickoff. Let's go to the field. Browns will be kicking off. Nice distance. From the 6-yard line. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Using motion. Going to the right. About a 4-yard gain there.
That's all you.
Dropping back, closing in, throwing. He hits his receiver. Blitz almost got to him there, John.
You don't always have to get to the quarterback when you blitz effectively. Football's about rhythm and timing. Bringing extra guys that makes him throw the ball before he wants to can upset that timing.
John, each of these teams is in a rebuilding mode. Neither team is really expected to head to the Super Bowl. And this has the makings of a game that could go right down to the wire.
Yeah, they're both rebuilding all right. That's one way to say it. Another way to say it is that they're both falling apart less quickly. Either way, they both have a lot to prove.
That'll keep the drive alive.
Yeah, and when the defense misses a tackle, when they could have forced a fourth down, I mean, that just will drive a coach nuts.
1st and 10. Pressure gets the pass off. He lofted the ball to his receiver.
That was a great decision by the quarterback. He laid it up there, and he gave his receiver a chance to run under it for the reception.
They line up in the I formation. Going to the right. Ball loose. The Panthers recover it. That was a lucky bounce.
You love an offense that is always aware of what's happening on the field.
Here is a 3rd and long situation. Ball on their own 35. Dropping back. Throws it. The pass is picked off. The defender was all over that one.
That was a great pick. He was reading the quarterback like a book.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure coming, throwing. This pass is incomplete. The defense was coming after him on that play.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Under pressure, gets the pass off. Incomplete. That looked like a catch until he got nailed.
Yeah, jarred that ball right out of there.
3rd and long. Ball on the 35-yard line. Throwing. Almost intercepted. He's out of rhythm on this drive. Can't seem to get it going.
I tell you, they're giving a lot of different looks on this drive. And the quarterback's having a tough time adjusting on those last few passes.
A long field goal attempt here. This one from about 52 yards away. And it's up. The backs are lined up in an eye. Using motion. Pass play here on 1st down with the pass. The pass is picked off. Has it at the 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Houston. Glenn was all over that one.
This defense is very disciplined. They never seem to be out of position on plays like that.
The kicker lines up for the point after. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. The kickoff team lines up. Sends it sailing. From the 5-yard line. Fumble. The Panthers scoop it up. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 24. Davis, the deep man. Pete sends a man in motion. Dropping back. Closing in. Good play in the backfield by Sharper. Great call by the defensive coordinator.
And this is the type of team that likes to blitz to create pressure. They'll call the cover 2 or cover 3 on passing downs a lot of time, but they also like to bring extra guys on blitzes, trying to mix it up.
Second down, and they need 15 for the first. Ball on their own 19. Throwing. Hits him on the run. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Poke out right. Set. Give it all you got.
Gets the pass off. He really ate up the coverage on that play, John.
That receiver makes all of his receptions look easy.
Second and 9. Ball on their own 37. The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him. Davis. Gain of 5, maybe 6 yards there. With the throw. 4th down now after the incomplete pass. Sauerbrunn will come into this game to punt. Here's the kick. This one goes out of bounds. The Texans using motion. Pass play here on 1st down. Puts everything behind this one. Incomplete pass. 2nd down now after the long pass is incomplete. Room to run.
Watch here as he's able to avoid the blocker and get in there and make the tackle. That's how you're supposed to play. Don't stop. Keep going until you reach the ball carrier.
Third and 3. Ball on their own 42.
Here comes the heat. Bulldog under.
Well, fakes the handle. Looking for a receiver. Good play in the backfield by Peppers. Banks couldn't find his target quickly enough and goes down hard.
He was being patient, waiting for something to happen. Whap.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. Fields the punt with room to run. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Gets the toss to the right. They were waiting for him as he tried to take it to the outside.
And that run started off going east and west, which isn't bad, but then it got worse, and it went south.
Second and long coming up here. Ball on their own 31.
Bulldog under. Set.
Pressure, gets the pass off, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 49-yard line. At the end of 1, these teams are separated by just a touchdown with the score Houston 7, Carolina 0. The teams have switched sides and will start the 2nd quarter. The Texans come out in a nickel package. Muhammad in motion. Pressure coming. Throws it. This pass is incomplete, so he can't come up with it.
I just don't know how you lose focus in a football game.
Lines up deep for the punt return. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
Deep in their own territory. They'll pass on first down. Under pressure, gets the pass off. Can't bring him down. Stiff arm kicks him at bay. Amazing play by Johnson.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
Closing in with the pass. He finds his man. And they beat the blitz on a good throw.
Yeah, he read the defense, and he got out of there quicker. But you got to give some of the credit to the receiver in this play. He saw the blitz was coming, and he made the right read so the quarterback had something to throw to.
Give it all you got. Lose it. Set. Hut. Put all done. Hut. Get.
Flag down.
That's the offense.
Looks like he was rocking on the line on that play.
That's one of the worst kinds of penalties. The guy has to do a better job concentrating.
They need 6. Ball on their own 43. Hand off to the tailback. About a 1-yard loss. Here is a 3rd and long situation.
Let's go. Come on.
Only one man back. Dropping back. Pressure. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. He just dropped that pass.
You got so much stuff going on out there. You got to get off the line. You got to run a good route. You have to read the defense. You got to get open. But the most important thing you do after all that is you have to catch the ball.
This punt will be his 2nd of the day. Here's the punt. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds.
Hit him low.
They give it to the halfback. Davis couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Pete sets up. Another run. Gain of a couple on that carry.
Come on, get up. Hop line right. Get at me, Pete.
Dropping back. Flings it to the outside. So it's 4th down after a fine defensive play that prevents him from getting past the marker.
That receiver just didn't show very good concentration on that play. You plan the play, the quarterback makes a good pass, and poor execution by the receiver means that your offense heads back to the sidelines.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
Man in motion.
Here comes the heat. Snake eye.
Going to the air on first down. Passes left. Drops the interception. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 20. Well, the lone setback. To the halfback. Well, couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Carolina comes out in a dime package. Dropping back, stepping up, throws it, and he makes the grab. Gaffney never took his eyes off that pass and brought it in for the reception.
He just makes it look too easy out there.
Offense couldn't get it done in the lineup to punt. Here's the kick. From the 40-yard line. He had a good return.
Boy, the coverage team is going to need to do better because he could take the next one all the way.
An effective 2-minute drill will give them the opportunity to put some points on the board before the half. So they have first and 10 here. Ball on the 42-yard line. The Texans come out in a nickel package. Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets rid of it. Picked off. He got way up there to make the pick.
I'll tell you, these interceptions are all about timing, and he timed that jump perfectly. Hey, this is why you run those 2-minute drills in practice for a situation like this. The only difference is this isn't the scout team defense.
Back off, DBs. You got it. The ball.
Banks with a man in motion.
90 ball.
Going to the air on first down. Gets the pass off. Great pass. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 49-yard line. They move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch. This back loves to hit the defenders when they come close in for the tackle. He sees the hit coming, lowers his shoulder, and then boom! The defender's left lying there at his back.
And he's tackled behind the line. We've updated our turnover stat, and it looks like this.
The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Throws it. He finds his man. The rush was on, but it's a nice gain thanks to a nice throw.
He read the blitz and he got rid of the ball very quickly. This is the kind of guy you love to have behind center. The kind of guy that won't get rattled when he feels a big rush coming. On a 3rd and short situation like this, the defense has to be ready for anything.
With the throw. This one falls incomplete. The tight end was right there, but he just couldn't get that pass under control.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
Unable to pick up the first down, we could see the punt team here. He'll try to place this inside the 10. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit. This is not a spot where they want to be in just before the half. They need to keep it on the ground and hope to get a first down so they can run out the rest of the clock.
Looking to run it here. Davis couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from. The defense will probably try and shoot the gaps with their linebackers, hoping to blow this play up in the backfield, which could mean 2 points.
They line up in the I formation. Pete with a man in motion. Again with a carry. Davis got past the line and into the secondary on that carry.
Yeah, he really did. That was a great run.
First and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Pete sets up.
They got nothing. Give it all you got. Hut. Bring the pain. Down. Hut. Let's go. Come on. Hut. 90 ball. Get in there, Lon. Hut. That's all you got.
They give it to the halfback. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Houston 7, Carolina 0. We're ready to start the second half of play. The kickoff team lines up.
Number 37 back deep to return.
He got all of that. They called it inadvertent.
You know, there's so many limbs flying and body parts moving around that you just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving. Sometimes you get a handful of mass.
Well, John, no surprise. Still early in the second half. We talked about it at the beginning. Two teams that are very evenly matched.
Yeah, it's going to come down to who can make a few plays to pull this thing away. Because I don't think either one of these teams is very good at playing catch-up.
No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
He shakes the defender. He has the 40. He showed a lot of explosiveness on that carry.
The offensive line dominated the defensive line there, and they sprang the runner.
Let's go. Ball. Hit him low.
Well, the deep man. Passing on first down. Under pressure. Slings it to the outside. Well, made a difficult reception look easy.
He never hesitated. That's just great concentration and desire.
2nd and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Set. Stay up.
Well, didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them off sides.
Gets the pass off. Nice adjustment. Gaffney did a nice job pulling in that pass.
Some of these guys have natural abilities that you just can't teach.
They'll line up for the kick, and it should be about a 43-yard attempt. And it's on its way. The field goal attempt is good. ground. Is just about ready to kick this one away. Good kick, should be returnable. From the 6. Carolina has to get to work quickly, trailing by 2 touchdowns. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 23. Davis. And the halfback picks up about 3. Dropping back, closing in with the throw, right to him. Slips the tackle. That pass didn't have much behind it.
It wasn't pretty, but when you look at the statistics, it's not how pretty it was, it's how many first downs you pick up.
First and 10. Ball on their own 38. Pressure gets the pass off. Incomplete. Glenn got his hands up and tipped the pass away.
He's got great recovery speed, and he can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
Man in motion. Pressure coming. Guns it left side. He finds his man. That guy did a great job bringing the ball in.
That receiver has it all. He can run and catch with the best of them. The defense better make sure that they have him covered.
3rd and 7 coming up here. Pete sets up. The Panthers using motion. Gets the pass off. This one falls incomplete. He couldn't bring that pass in.
It doesn't help the quarterback's confidence when he gets the ball to his receiver, but he can't hang on. He's got to know that he can count on him to make the catch.
Black will go back to accept this punt. Here's the punt. This one goes out of bounds. The backs are lined up in an I. Under pressure, flings it to the outside. Didn't even see the defender, and it almost ended up as an interception.
Yeah, maybe he was expecting man-to-man, and they dropped into a zone. He threw off his reads and where he thought the defense was going to be.
Well, picks up 5. Third and 5 coming up. Ball on their own 42.
We'll see.
Banks gets set. Closing in, gets the pass off. He finds his man.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. They're in a hole here on 3rd down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. Set. Lose it.
Tosses it out to the left. He shakes a defender. The halfback gets the toss, picks up about 2. About 8 yards. Ball on the 39-yard line. Carolina comes out in their nickel package. Hand off to the tailback. Wells was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Banks gets set. Gaffney, the man in motion. Pressure. He surveys the field. Right in stride. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
He'll get it again. Off and run. 8-yard gain. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Texans ahead of the Panthers 10-0. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. It's second down, 2 to go. Ball on the 6-yard line. It's the toss to the left. The defender goes down, and he's tackled behind the line by Howard. Wells couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined, and they get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Going to the left. Might have lost a step on the toss. Chris Brown will attempt this field goal from about 24 yards out. The kick is up. The kick sails through. It's good. No hesitation by the coach there, and he's rewarded by his kicker's second successful attempt. The kickoff team lines up. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 9-yard line. Following a punt on their last drive, the offense now makes its way back out onto the field. First and 10. Only one man in the backfield. Throwing on first down. Handed off. Only a yard by the halfback. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Dropping back. Looking for an option with the throw. Incomplete pass. Big drop on that play, John.
He was there, and the quarterback found him with a ball. Just bounced off his hand.
It's third down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 25. Houston looks like they're playing the pass as they're lined up in the dime. Pressure coming. Throws it, and his pass is completed.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. They're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Going to the air on first down. On to the left. Might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Nine yards to go. Ball on their own 44. Davis, the lone setback. Throwing. Great pass. Big time play by Smith.
The thing is, he got some separation there, and he was able to get him a big chunk of yards.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 18-yard line. Let's go.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws it. Perfect pass. And again, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, they're getting a good push up front, and the receivers are getting open. They're making a catch. That's what you have to do to get in the end zone.
It's 1st and goal.
That all you got? Eagle left.
Davis, the lone back. Davis, number 95. Got very good penetration there. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gaps, and brought down the back for a loss.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Under pressure, throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. He did a terrific job getting open in the back of the end zone for the catch.
Now that's just great field awareness. Giving your quarterback a target in the back of the end zone while knowing exactly where you are.
Casey comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way, and he tacks on the extra point. And now's not the time to make that run to the refrigerator, because with that last touchdown, only a few points separate these two teams, and you'll want to stay tuned right to the end.
I feel sorry for anyone who took off early, hoping to get an early jump in traffic. They're probably listening to this thing on the radio and kicking themselves.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Nice distance. From the 4-yard line. The offense goes back out onto the field after picking up a field goal on their last drive. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 22. Banks gets set. Baxter, the man in motion. Well, kept it on the ground, picks up about 7. Two minutes left. Only one man in the backfield.
Set.
The Texans using motion.
Get at it.
Wells wasn't able to get anything going on that play.
They got there and shut that play down very quickly. That's just a case of studying game film this week paying off. When you know what they like to run in certain situations, you can anticipate the play call and stop the play before it even gets started.
They need about 3. Ball on their own 29.
Set. Sideline to sideline.
The Panthers call a timeout. They have one timeout remaining. Good blocking up front and a nice gain on the counter.
Yeah, and that was a perfect call in that situation. He did a nice job avoiding the first wave of defenders, then converting for the first down.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Banks sets up. Baxter. About a 2-yard gain by the fullback. Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on their own 43. Banks gets set.
Here comes the heat. Get the ball. Hit him low.
He hands it off. The Panthers call a timeout. They have none remaining.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
This one is handed off. Rumbles ahead for a yard, maybe 2. They couldn't get another first to run out the clock. They'll have to punt. Stanley lines up in the backfield for the punt. Smith back to return. Here's the kick. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds. They have to get closer and get a fresh set of downs because time is running out. It's 1st and 10.
Fire out. Bring that pain, baby.
Pete with a man in motion.
Get in there. He can left. Bust his grill, D.
They'll pass on 1st down. Throws it. This pass is incomplete, so he ends up overthrowing his target.
That pass was clearly overthrown.
Not much time remaining, and they'll have to get closer for a legitimate shot at getting the touchdown.
Here come the heat. Is that all you got? Get out.
Closing in with the throw. Good job of bringing the pass in.
This guy can really move. He turns things up 2 or 3 notches when it really counts. That's the kind of thing you love to see as a coach. Guys who have that 2nd and 3rd gear.
He'll stop the clock with a spike. Time for just one last heave to the end zone.
The defense cares about only one thing here. They can't let the ball cross the goal line. And if the ball's in the air, they just have to knock it down instead of trying to pick it off.
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. With the pass. This one falls incomplete. The final score is Houston 13, Carolina 7. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.